And we're live. What an amazing demo day, guys. And it's not over yet. Welcome to the Future of Finance Q&A room, or as I like to call, the best Q&A room of the day. So we have three amazing startups here today. We have Alexi from Habitatum, Alan from Ipx, Eric and Francois from Kyra. Welcome, guys. Say hi to everyone.
Hello.
Cool. Hi, everyone. I'm great to have you. Great to have you guys in the room. I might just switch to speaker view as we start the Q&A session with Ipx. Welcome. Alan, amazing pitch we just heard from you. So it'd be good to understand a little bit more what makes Ipx different in terms of your app, and if you can talk about the competitive landscape, that'd be good. But what makes the Ipx app different?
Yeah, sure. So in open banking, or like now the open finance, originally open banking only linked the bank, but we also link up the insurance, investment, and also cryptocurrency, even more. So what we are doing is not only limited in Asia Pacific. Originally, like in US or like UK, there are couples of solutions, but there would not be like open banking across Asia Pacific. So we made the first open banking and open finance across Asia Pacific to help you to link up all the financial institutions, financial accounts all over the world. Not only the Asia Pacific, but you can also link to UK, US, Australia, everywhere, right? So that's what we have done.
Awesome. Can you maybe elaborate a little bit more on that first mover advantage? What sort of hurdles would any competitors in the Asia Pacific region would have to go through to sort of catch up with Ipx?
Yeah, so I think it could be like some companies trying to make a dashboard to overview all the things. Yeah, we are similar, but what we are different is like we based on the individual's data. So we build up the solution based on your data, like help you to fill the taxation form and send to government, or like help you to select the financial investment portfolio and help you to invest to increase your investment portfolio. So what we can track is your investment history, and we know how we can help you to improve your investment, right? So we provide a couple of solutions in the app and helping everyone to increase, to enhance their financial health.
Awesome. Thanks for that answer. We do have a question here around Ipx revenue model. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, sure. So there are three main revenue models. The first one is the subscription fee. We only take $20 Hong Kong dollar per month. It's like 2 to 3 Australian dollar. So that's one stream. And the second stream is the investment model. We take 0.8%. So the subscription fee will be waived if you just invest with us, right? So that's the second revenue stream. The third one is the financial product we sell for the banks, and those we just take the commission.
Awesome. Thanks for that answer. We do have a question here around users. So you have traction. We saw some of the numbers that you presented. Can you talk a little bit about the main benefits that you've been getting feedback from the users? What are the sort of the most used features of your tool?
Because in Hong Kong, many people just having a different bank account in different countries. So what we can do is help them to link up all the accounts all over the world. So that's how we can provide to our users. And in our marketing, or like the market acquisition, we always enhance to emphasize the way that we reduce the time to link up all of the bank account, and also reminding you what you need to do to repay your credit card, or like how to enhance your investment portfolio. So we always have those advisory in the app. So that's our current state.
Awesome. Very innovative stuff for sure. So I think it'd be good to get your idea. This is the future of finance room. So what do you expect the future of finance to be from your founder perspective?
Yeah, like in the future of finance, we're always talking about, hey, well, how do you what do you think about the 10 years after how the finance would be like? So there in finance, there could be like corporate finance and also individual finance. So we are building the individual finance, and also in the future we have our corporate finance as well. So like because what you have is your data in different places, just like what I said, like those accounts. So it's really complicated to controlling them all. So if there would be like a centralized system to control all the banking, insurance, to repay everything automatically, that will be much easier for you to handle. And whatever you want to invest in US or like Australia, in Hong Kong, and then you can just make it in the same place. So that would be like my opinion or like my perspective of the future finance.
Thanks for that, Alan. We're just about to wrap up and move on. So maybe just a quick, if you can reinforce your ask for the demo day audience watching us, who are the people that you want to connect with the most?
So we are now raising 5 million USD. We have locked in 3 million USD already. We are raising another 2 million USD currently. And also, if there would be like the financial institution who would love to try our app and also be white label in other countries, we are more than welcome to. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for those answers, Alan. Alexei, I might move on to you and ask you to come off mute, if that's okay. Amazing pitch, very interesting solution, and a problem that I didn't know how big it was. So one of the questions that we have here on the website is why non-market location data is better to shape the risk profile. What are your thoughts on that?
Thank you very much. Hi, everyone. Actually, non-market data appears to be a very good predictor of market change. So mobility patterns, spend patterns, travel time are very telling. And also, this is a second opinion that is based on a completely different ground. Market data are volatile, while the non-market data are much more conservative and could be a very good predictor for the medium and long-term evolvement of the commercial real estate market. Also, we are trying actually to build an operational indicator from non-market data that goes straight to the financial models, not just descriptive indicator, right? So that's basically the main reason.
Awesome. Thanks for that answer. We do have a question here around your ideal customers. So can you touch on that a little bit? Who's the ideal customer for Habitatum?
The ideal customers for Habitatum are financial institutions, well, banks that are maintaining collateralized credit portfolios, reinsurance and insurance companies that are trying to estimate, well, the potential loss and the market for them, and asset managers who are actually building the risk profile for their portfolios. So, well, for all of them, so we supply our location risk score and data such as dwell time and occupancy, building occupancy, that actually helps them to understand risk much better.
So we have another question here around your specific plans for Australia. So why Australia and what are the next steps in your mind?
Australia for us is, well, one of the most interesting markets, not only because the Australia per se, but also because Australia is playing a very crucial role in the financial markets of the APAC, and while manages a lot of funds inside and across the globe. And for us, the main market used to be the United States, but while it seems like there is a fantastic connection between Australian asset managers and the United States, the other reason is that while Australia is exposed a lot to climate change, and our location risk scoring system actually is a very good basis for the modeling of the impact that climate change may actually produce on the commercial real estate market in Australia.
Awesome. So besides Australia, what are some of Habitatum's other plans for the future?
Besides Australia, definitely, well, in terms of geography, this is US, UK, and continental Europe. In terms of, well, the product development, so while we are building so-called location exchange, we would like to make location a tradable asset, to couple it from the property and let property owners to tap capital market and to leverage their locations, no matter how good or bad their property is, actually to leverage the location to borrow money and to reprofile their locations for the best use in this particular place or that particular place. So this is our main direction. So, well, we are going to turn our business from just being a financial benchmark providers to location exchange, which is going to be an environment where locations are actually being traded and start being tradable assets.
Awesome. We do have a question here around data. So it seems that Habitatum deals with very large data sets from multiple sources. So how do you manage things like data privacy and other risks in that area?
This is an extremely important question. And so right from the beginning, when we started working with global providers, first of all, we've gone through a great deal of scrutiny with all of them and with each of them. While we deal with anonymized and aggregated data, granular but anonymized and aggregated, and while the data providers actually keep the data sets and provide their security, so what we get at the end, we get something that we ordered from them in an aggregated and anonymized ways. And so the aggregation and anonymization is actually a kind of good thing for us, because, well, the analytical judgment can only be made if you deal with cleverly aggregated data. So we are fully compliant with GDPR and all the national legislations with regard to the data, both national and global.
Awesome, Alexei. Thanks for clarifying. We're just about to wrap up and move to Cairo. So I might just, as I did with Alan, give you the opportunity to reinforce your ask for the demo day audience. So who are the people that you want to connect with the most? Don't know if you heard that, Alexei.
Sorry, could you repeat it, please? Because you were breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, apologies on my end. So yeah, so if you want to just reinforce your demo day ask, so who are the people that you want to connect with the most?
Oh, sure, absolutely. So we are currently raising $2 million American dollars, and so we would like to use this means to support our marketing policy with regards to the product that we sell. So we badly need this marketing money, and because, well, the product is settled, so, well, it's welcomed into the market, but we need to expand. And so, well, this is selling and market target for us, sales and market target for us. And so we look at this as a bridge finance towards the A round, where we are going to raise from 15 to 20 million. But for now, we need to expand and to actually both geographically and financial institution wise. So, well, to increase our coverage and market acceptance of the product.
Thank you very much, Alexei. Very good luck with all those plans. Hope to reconnect soon. And I might now just move to Kyra. Hi, Eric and Francois, if you guys want to come off mute. So I might just start with probably the most important question for every startup. Why did you choose to address this problem? What was the inspiration behind Kyra?
Yeah, good question. So we were seeing an increase of people around us that were struggling with their money. It was people close to us, and it was kind of challenging to see the choice that they were doing, and it was hard for us to understand. Also, at the same time, we were a manager in a large financial institution, and we were seeing also employees coming to us struggling with their financial, and we were seeing that the level of stress was also growing. It was affecting their work. We were seeing that they were more or less there mentally. Yes, they were there physically, but it was kind of, they were struggling with that. Even in a large company, that the one that we were working with, we didn't have any tools to support them. We were providing them mental health. We were paying for their gyms, but we didn't have nothing to help them with something as crucial as their finance. So that was kind of the basic of our story and inspiration.
Awesome, Eric. Thanks for that. So going into the product itself now, some people are scared about connecting their bank account, right? So how do you reassure them and sort of convince them to trust Kyra?
Yeah, and at the same time, we are seeing lots of tools today that even before you start, you need to connect your bank account. So all the PFM in the world today, the first step is connect your bank account, and we'll tell you afterwards what's the value of our proposition. So one of the things we're doing is we kind of decide to switch that. And we, even before asking anything, we kind of trying to give them the sense of the value of what Kyra does and what we can bring to them. So by giving them a better understanding of who they are, what's the relationship that they have towards their own money, where they think they are financially, we are seeing that people are, it's resonating with them, and we are seeing a large number of people that wants to give even more information for us to be able to support them and coach them. But at the end, it's not enough. So we also make sure that all the data are anonymized and aggregate, so that we cannot identify them. We don't need any detailed information to train our algorithms to bring the coaching. And at the same time, also, we are using level of security, the same level that we can find in large institution and financial institution, that at least guarantee us the security of the information that we are using.
Yeah, that makes total sense. We do have a question here about traction. So you did mention the proof of concept in the pitch. So can you talk a little bit more about that and potential other recent developments that show traction?
Yeah, exactly. Thanks. Good question. So yeah, we were fortunate enough that the Startup Bootcamp company wanted to do a POC with us, with their own employees. So it was kind of, we are very fortunate of that. So we are planning and working to have that POC run at the beginning of 2022. At the same time, we are talking with some larger institution in Canada. We have also some in large corporation in Australia that waiting for the result of the POC to engage and hopefully have other POC. With one of the institution in Canada, we're looking to have 5 employers that are customer of a large banks to start piloting our solution. In France, we're also talking, because that's where I'm today, we are talking with one of the large financial institutions, and they are looking to pilot the solution internally with their employees, and it's more than 100,000 employees across France. So that's the type of conversation we're having right now.
Thanks for that, Eric. And we might turn our eyes into the future now. So what's next in terms of your product roadmap? So what sort of features are you looking to build in the future?
Yeah, at the end, finance is lots of things. One of the things that we saw is life of a human is not linear. So it's not going from point A to point Z in a straight line. And we want to be able to identify, understand what's happening in the life of our users. because at one point, even if we provide coaching and a daily coaching and contact and interaction with our users, we know that stuff happened in life. The last 18 months, we saw that something that we didn't plan happened in our lives, and it's across the globe. So having the capacity to capture that, readjust the coaching, plan something else, maybe stop the proposition that we're having and change it. That's one of the first part we're doing, because at one point we need to make sure that it's always bringing value to the user at the end. We're also looking to integrate the debt management, loan and so on. Also the project, and at the end, one of the larger one, and that's the part that's going to be a little bit more complicated, is because it's highly regulated. It's all the retirement planning and so on. So that's some of the stuff that are coming in 2022, 2023. But yeah, lots of stuff under the hood.
Amazing, amazing, very, very exciting. I might just go for the last question here as we wrap up this terrific demo day. So Eric, just as the others had the opportunity to, if you want to just echo your ask for the demo day audience, who are the people that you want to meet and collaborate with?
Thank you. So we are looking for employers, because at the end, like Mailam said in our introduction, we are looking at people that companies that wants to be there for the employees, making sure that they support them in a way that we didn't see in the past. We're also looking at partners that are working with employers, because we bring value for all the chain. So from the employees to the employers to the partners. So we are looking for employers and partners. That could be superannuation funds, could be insure, could be HR providers, because that's where we can bring value for the chain.
Amazing, Eric. I might just change to gallery view and bring everyone up on screen again.
Sure.
Thanks to Habitatum, IP, Kyra, and to the demo day audience. If you want to connect with any of these startups, just go to their profile page in the website. You can book a meeting, contact the startup, and submit your questions. And yep, thanks everyone for all your hard work, the amazing pitches, and answering the questions. And hope to see you next time. Cheers, guys. Bye.